Hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Let me switch teams quickly. I was testing this team out. Farina's getting built, slowly but surely. Oh, I need to swap artifacts back too. I mean, I don't think we're gonna need it, but, you know. Hello, Weeb! Welcome! Oh, I have got to get a different artifact set for you, Diona, so I'm not swapping these back and forth constantly. That Alhaitham team is his best Farina team, minus EM Raiden. I figured. It's a very solid team.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
I need to turn this down on my end. One moment. This is very loud in my ears. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's continue with this story here. Where the heck are we going?
Too slow. The wind rises. Too slow.
Now when everyone is built, it will destroy? Heck yeah. Act 3, The Lone Isle Glimpsed Through Fog. Both the filming and the criminal investigation progress at a steady pace over the next few days. Progress, not progress.
Good work, everyone! We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our success.
What do you mean, looking to wrap?
It means completing the filming of all their scenes.
Oh, aren't you the expert now?
Yes.
This upcoming scene is the two Musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. There will be quite a bit of action, but no choreography beyond what we've already rehearsed. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother.
Get him.
In this world, Mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the two bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. Did you really think 2 muskets would be enough to defeat me? So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and power, or the 2 muskets in your hands?
Dude, all the money in the world cannot protect you from a bullet to the chest. I'm sorry.
Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too.
Ooh, I like that little spin she does in her normals.
Ah! Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail. You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Destroy!
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will you gain in the end, other than sentences for your crimes?
We will gain our long-awaited justice. It's over.
Finally, it's over. So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
I want to go visit Mother's grave.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take.
Nice.
All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevres!
Amazing performance.
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could savor the experience for just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too, Chevres. The way you said, long-awaited justice. It gave Paimon chills.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Oh, she's just like me for real.
Whoa, Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
An
It's
update
okay,
on the
don't
case?
worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her how great she did.
It seemed like some urgent official business.
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain.
Chev is a nerd. That she is, apparently.
Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all done for today. You can go home and get some rest. And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a lead actress.
Oh.
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home at the Yashiro Commission. I cannot remain in Fontaine to pursue an acting career.
Unfortunate.
Nevertheless, I will make sure to treasure this incredible opportunity in my heart.
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But hopefully I'll see you on set over the next few days. Even though my part's wrapped, I'd still like to swing by and help out the crew. See you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe we'll go investigate the case some more with Chevres today.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Speak of the devil.
Huh? Where are we going?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced upon one of those small, remote islands of intel.
Alright, where are we headed? Oh, wow. Let me pick those.
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Did you find a new clue?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but it should show us a clear way forward. Have you ever heard of someone by the name of Emily?
Oh, you mean that famous perfumer?
Oh. I mean, I hadn't, but apparently Paimon has.
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her aid several times in the past to resolve some difficult cases. After I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder, I sent it to her. After all, she's probably the foremost expert on flowers and scents in all of Fontaine.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower or the trace amounts of soil left on it. But according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a very rare cultivar.
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties of rainbow rose. Paimon just thought they grew everywhere in the wild.
Flowers that are deliberately cultivated will always show some different features from those that bloom in the wild. We already knew that the rose left at the scene belonged to a special cultivar, but with Emily's expertise, we were able to pinpoint the place where it was first picked from.
Oh?
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So whoever first planted that rainbow rose was probably the killer.
Precisely. And after we checked what we learned against some sales records from the past, we discovered that there's only one person in all of Fontaine who could grow and sell this specific cultivar.
Really? And who is it?
It's the novelist.
But didn't you say he had an alibi?
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still don't think he was the one who pulled the trigger. However, that doesn't mean the true culprit never visited him at his home or never purchased a rainbow rose from his garden. Whatever the case, we will have to confirm a number of things with him.
So you mean the next place we need to go is...
Yes, we're going to pay him a visit at his home.
Alright. Let me grab these, and then we can go. Alright.
Behold!
Oh, over here?
That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Hello, Wind! Welcome, welcome!
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
But they're so far away. How are you planning to do that?
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers.
Let's go! 360 no-scope these! Press the aim button to start aiming. Yep, yep, yep. This is just introducing me to a mechanic I have already been introduced to. Ah.
All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we go over our plan of action again?
Love how she just casually summoned a whole musket. I mean, claymore wielders can summon entire great swords out of thin air. Why can't she summon a musket?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just arrest him?
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the killer any direct aid. Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help the Marechaussee Phantom confirm Emily's theory.
Sure, no problem. Just be careful, Chevres.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste, are you home?
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Officer Chevres.
Saw you just summoning a great sword 3 times her size. Exactly.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would like to ask you some questions about a case.
Oh, is it still regarding the murder case from before?
I cannot confirm or deny that at this time.
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Chevres, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either.
Ah.
It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Ah. Busted.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess. I was the killer.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty!
We're only on Act 3. This feels like a red herring.
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed. The musket you're looking for has been buried in my backyard.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the inevitable trial.
Feels like he's taking the fall for someone.
Yes, I am perfectly aware of that.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
That guy in the flube Sandra. Why did you kill him?
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I did it to exact revenge. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time ago. But that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face. After all, he was the one who killed my mother.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth mother.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's records.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die right in front of him.
So, your novel, it was like a record of your life?
No, of course not. It was a work of fiction with many embellished parts. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who abused his power to murder my mother. That part was 100% real.
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin, an irredeemable beast who sank his fangs into a defenseless woman just for a few bags of Mora.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father, the true mastermind behind it all.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of thing from the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this burden anymore. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out, you are exactly right. I've become overwhelmed by the aftermath of the murder.
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
No, she's saying that this is bull.
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure that we won't be overheard.
Fine. Let's talk here.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone.
Hey, you can trust me. My lips are sealed.
I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Fine, we can go somewhere else for now.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Stay safe, Chevros.
Please stay safe, Chevres.
Paimon, get out of my head.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're going to tell me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then listen closely.
So that's how it's all connected.
So, it seems you believe me after all.
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What do you think? Even if you were to go public with all of this right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, it has long sunk beneath the waves by now. Justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him? I bet he could lead an extremely comfortable life in the fortress of Meripede.
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the Musketeer was exquisite. Pull the trigger of justice against him. Let the villain get what he deserves.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Shavras. I know that would be impossible. No. What I'd like is for you to perform the deed on my behalf.
Meanwhile, not far away.
Oh, Chevra sure is taking her time. What could they be talking about anyway? Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her?
I have full confidence in Chevros's fighting skills.
Oh, you do have a point. Still, do you have any idea who the rich person might be? And why the novelist doesn't want us to hear what he's saying to Chevros?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
Did you figure out who the rich person he mentioned was?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed buried in his backyard.
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still a few loose ends I need to tie up.
What's going on? Feels like she's keeping something from us.
I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything you know. We'll just keep an eye on the Steambird then.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Oh? What? Okay then. We have good connections in the fortress, so if he wants, we can pull some strings. That is true, that is true. I'm sure, if we told Wriothesley what happened, he would not be very happy about it. He would, take matters into his own hands. It's, quite similar to his own situation. Alright, while we're in between quests, let's go do some mini games. Hello, Terena. The last one of these is out, so let's do it. Hey, Wriothesley, punch his skull in. Hey. Stop moving. Oh my god, my aim! Get out of here. Balloon, come back here. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Get out of here. Hey, knock it off. Oh, this this is, not going well. I'm probably gonna have to do this one again. Okay. Wonder if we're ever gonna get a playable treasure hoarder so we can know what they mean by a new test subject. Seriously, what do the treasure hoarders need test subjects for? What are y'all doing over there? Can't believe you're finally seeing me hit my shots. Rude. Alright,
There's no such...
where's the... the one that I was doing before? Ah! Here we go. Alright, where's this one? Tis up this way. Huh. I don't think I ever noticed this little wet patch here. That's an interesting detail.
Behold!
Or is this part of the thing we're about to do? With the feathers and stuff. Yeah, that feels like it's actually just part of what we're about to do here.
Too slow.
Under the sweltering sun, the protagonist, played by Navia, is waiting to meet with her friend, played by Paimon. The latter cannot endure the merciless sun and appears listless and downcast before the protagonist's eyes. The protagonist takes out the umbrella and sunglasses she prepared, indicating to her friend to take shelter from the sun together. Navia, beloved. Highlight the oppressively sunny weather. Film the actress, played by Navia, waiting and show the actress's expression. Film the scene of the two actresses meeting. Show the expression of the actress played by Paimon as she withers in the sun. It's too sunny here. It's way too sunny here. Film the actress played by Navia as she holds the umbrella and sunglasses. Narration. Don't worry, I've already prepared. Come stand under my parasol. So I guess the feathers and the wet spot don't have anything to do with this? What the heck are they then? Interesting. Are they part of a quest or something?
Squall Fury!
Oh wait, those are leaves, or like needles off of these trees. They look like feathers. Huh.
Are they here for the show? Or something else?
That is very interesting. I'm very curious. Because they seem too, like, deliberately placed to be just random details, you know? Ah, that's not what we're here for right now, though. That's not the point. Thinks he's the storm that is approaching. I believe the line is squall and fury, actually, but it's same meaning, ultimately. Alright, Hotel de Board. Second floor.
Behold!
A transaction. A fireworks merchant arriving in Fontaine, played by Yoimiya, and her client, played by Riquetti, have arranged to meet at Hotel de Board to discuss a sale. After carefully checking the samples, the client acknowledges the quality of the fireworks and a deal is struck. Alright. Film the customer sizing up the samples on the table. Go with that one. Customer bartering with the mysterious merchant. Reveal the identity of the mysterious merchant and show off their demeanor. The seller displays the branded products to the customer. Show that the sale was successful by filming the customer's reaction. Alright. Hey, can you guarantee the effectiveness of these products?
Idea of crisis awareness defies words.
These have been our most popular products across the years. Our star merchandise, something something blah blah blah. Done, we have a deal. Yoimiya, you talk too much. Only 2 stars? Excuse me? Rude. Is Yoimiya doing illegal weapons deals? You have to be kidding me. What did I do wrong? I have to redo it. Okay. That one. Plus 20. Plus 10. Plus 20. Okay. I think this one change may get it up to 3 stars. Hopefully. Yeah, we're good now. There we go.
Crisis.
They don't appreciate my craftsmanship. Exit.
Too slow. surprises.
And right over here. At the corner of a lane in the court of Fontaine, an actress played by Charlotte! Hey, Charlotte! Has set up a camera and is adjusting it to find the perfect angle to capture photos that show off the gorgeous scenery of the city at a glance. After mentally comparing a few different angles, she makes her decision. Present the environment and characters who will perform. This one. Highlight the actress's demeanor as she ponders. Narration. If the shot is taken from this angle, film the actress as she ponders something while looking at the already set up camera. Show how the actress ponders her picture's contents while capturing the scenery of the court of Fontaine in the frame. Sad you have to skip Ron May, but you must get Kafka. Oh, I feel it. I don't think I'm gonna completely skip Ron May, because I really want Zhu Yi, but my goal is to get Zhu Yi and get out without getting a 5-star and ruining my pity. Film the actress's demeanor as she shows her changes in mood. Yes, we should be able to capture the entirety of the court of Fontaine at its best. Alright. Man, this patch in Star Rail is just absolutely stacked. Ron May literally buffs everyone, and with E2 she buffs everyone. I see. Definition of power creep. I see, I see. But like, on the other hand, Kafka. Like, I understand your struggle, because I feel it too. Okay, tricky shots, tricky lights. On the site of the Fontanalia Film Festival, an experimental film director dressed quite ostentatiously extends a sincere invitation.
Squall and Fury.
Oh, you are dressed quite ostentatiously. My two radiant guests, you're finally here. You must be the legendary adventurers of Tevat and Rising Superstars. Oh, that's us all right. We're certainly well known among the Adventurers Guild, but Superstars of Tevat, perhaps just slightly over the top? After all, there are still many people out there that haven't heard of us. I don't know, Paimon, we're kind of famous. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out with such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. That is true. Out with it, then. What do you want? Oh, no. I don't want anything from you. I simply wanted to put forward a win-win proposal. So you want something from us. Join forces with me, Fontaine's most talented experimental film director, Melise, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money, connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go into that, no one will dare to stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out just for you. But I like it when people stand in my way. But we don't even have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already a super famous director, huh? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? Damn, called out. Ugh, you saw right through me. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need someone who not only knows how to fight, but also how to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, I need someone who can do it all. But such genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started on the action scenes, let alone finish my first film. I'm worried that I'll have to resort to employing stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. You want us to shoot the fighting scenes? You've hit the nail on the head. It's the perfect solution to having actors who can't fight. We're pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we're not the same people just by looking at our faces? Paimon, why are you saying we? You don't fight. In theory, yes, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make the regular acting scenes into silhouette shots. There weren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. In a way, the regular actors would actually be your doubles. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay you royalties. So basically, if we help you, we'll be handed the starring roles on a plate, just like that. You'll also receive a large payment, and it'll do wonders for your reputation. Then it really does sound like it'll pay off. What do you say? Time to put our acting skills to the test. So this is the combat one, I take it? Thank you so much for lending me a hand. What a dream come true. Then without further ado, please head over to my experimental studio right away. There will be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with a completely different ambiance. Each scene will also have its very own special lighting. When the special lighting comes on, the action will intensify in line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap this thing up. The domain is... It's just a building in the city. In trick shots, tricky lights. Defeat opponents that endlessly appear within the time limit to score points. Once the challenge is over, medals will be distributed based on your score. Adjust your lineup according to the special lighting before starting the challenge. Defeating enemies during the challenge will accumulate progress towards special lighting. Once ready, use it at the right time to receive a temporary yet powerful combat buff. Use these effects well to complete the challenge efficiently. Alright. A sudden squall, or a stormy encounter on a stormier night. A sudden squall is the ideal indicator of imminent conflict, and is the perfect prelude for this picture. The props crew has already set up the scene and the props, and is quietly waiting for the first shot to be filmed. I can just imagine some people are walking down the sidewalk and they just hear an entire war going on in the building. Biting Glacial Ray for 12 seconds after you're using. Unleash a Hydro Shockwave centered around your active character every 4 seconds. Opponent's hit will be dealt Hydro damage. All Cryo damage dealt by party members will be increased by 60%. Alright, so I want to do an Ayaka Freeze team. I think. For the Ajax trick, you want the level 40 enemies? Makes sense. Who else should I put on this team? Ayaka, Farina, Charlotte, Animo. Shar is unfortunately not built do Xingqiu in that slot. Yeah, I was kind of thinking Xingqiu. And we'll go Sayu, I guess. Animo, healer. It's something. She doesn't have Sucrose's crowd control, but she'll work. Is one of Ayaka's best options, but that means you do Xingqiu for the Hydro. You know what? Whatever. It's not like this is gonna be like exceptionally difficult. We're just gonna roll with it, I think.
Time to shine! Rain Cutter! Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Ninjutsu!
Sakura Swirl! Take flight! Let the world collide!
I'm not getting like the best use ever out of Karina.
Outlines your fate.
It's fine.
Come on out!
Embrace the ice! My apologies!
An achievement? What?
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo! Rain Cutter! Know my sword!
Ninjutsu!
Kamisato out! Sumetsu! Let the world collide! Let me read you a verse.
Hey! Come on out!
Messing up. I messed up the rotation.
A mighty
Excuse me.
know my sword. Witness the path. Time to shine. Sakura Swirl. Whirling snow.
With sacrificial 2 hold E's from Diona is very yummy for Ayaka. I see. Oh, that got me all the rewards. We're good. A furious clash of rage. Not enough. Not enough conflict. What I want is rage. Such rage as though it is on the verge of exploding. At Melee's instructions, the cameraman has switched to monochrome. Perhaps only such a stylized scene can meet the stringent requirements of this director, overflowing with talent. Sharp Silhouette Ray. For 12 seconds after using, unleash a shockwave at the location of opponents hit by your active character's normal attacks, dealing true damage to nearby opponents. One such shockwave can be released every 1 second. Sorry, Yoimiya, but I have a better option in mind. Accidentally got 10k with Venti on the first one. Oh, I am excited to see how we do here. Yara, yes. Normal attack buff, you say?
Break a leg! And step! Can't handle your drink, huh? Shake it out!
Truth repeats itself.
The wind rises. Bow your head.
Strike is one.
Think you can bully me? Shake it
Oh my god, the music! The way the music is muffled. Oh, I love that. made it sound all old-timey.
Search for it.
Your grand finale. Observe. The sense of truth repeats its course.
Come on, switch.
Diana Special.
Squall period. You dare to gaze upon me?
Oh my god, I love it.
Strike is one. Shake and stir. Now the gears of the storm.
The wind rises.
Observe. Break a leg. Think you can bully me? Shake and stir.
Excuse me.
Look at you. Truth repeats its course.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Just did our girl Yoi like that. Sorry, my main is built for normal attacks. For spamming the absolute crap out of them. I could have done better there, but oh well. Still did pretty good. Attack of the out-of-position false images. Excellent, let's go deeper. A plethora of disorderly lighting effects are quietly pushing the story towards its climax, but it isn't easy to execute a combat performance in such conditions. Distorted Dazzling Ray. For 12 seconds after using, the elemental burst damage of all characters in the party is increased by 80%. When characters have less than 70% elemental energy, their energy recharge is increased by 50%. Alright, so we want like a quick swap kind of thing. Oh wait, hold up. Hold up, we could just straight up do Raiden National. Since I actually have Bennett, like, built now. What's the right order to put them in? They want us to do Rational, it seems. Yeah. What's, like, the best order to put them in for Raiden National? I know it doesn't matter, but, like, as long as you just press the buttons in the right order, but I'm trying to think, like, I don't know what the correct rotation is. Aside from, like, Raiden at the end. Does it matter that much? Would think, like, Bennett first, then one of these two, then the other, then Raiden. Raiden E, Xingqiu E, Q E, Benny, Q E, Xiangling, Q E, Raiden. Okay, so Raiden, Xingqiu, Benny, Xiangling. Alright. I've never used this team in my life. Let's see how it goes. Alright.
There is no escape. Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
Oh, you jerk.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Eat this. Now you shall perish. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Huh? I'm going in. Goba, get them. Hey, Inazuma shines eternally.
I feel as though this Raiden may not be built very well.
Ring cutter, know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah,
crap.
I messed it up! Oh well.
Let me leave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
I'm going in!
You're toast! Appetite him!
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Everybody stand back!
Booba, get them!
Now you shall perish!
Get out of here. Alright, not too bad. How dare they show us that something that isn't real too catches. Wait for the day when Hoyo builds a trial unit well. Real. Termination in Twilight, most terrible. This is the final action scene. Everyone, give it your best. The stage for the final battle is set, and the cameras are ready to roll. The most unique scene in this experimental film is about to be wrapped up. Focused Arc Ray. For 12 seconds after using, when a character obtains an elemental shard created by the crystallized reaction, all geo damage dealt by characters in the party will be increased by 30%. This effect lasts for 6 seconds and may stack up to 6 times. Okay, hold on. I know exactly what I want to do here. But I need to move some stuff around. Or like almost exactly what I want to do at least. Albedo. Now I do already have some artifacts set aside for you, Albedo. Where are they? Navia, Benny, Albedo, Farina. So I do already have a couple of Golden Troop artifacts set aside for Albedo, and then the rest I can probably just kind of steal from someone else. I think I have a Golden Troop set on somebody. I'm not sure, actually. Bro, don't go into HP. That's the one stat I don't want you to go into. Crit damage, nice. My man is finally getting unbenched. Bro! Stop going into HP. Farina PC gas. Oh no, I don't have other stuff to give him. I'll just have to make do with what I have right now. More crit damage, nice. Crit rate, good, good, good. Crit rate? Nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make do with what I have here. Oh no, the feather have to... Oh no! Oh no! We could go do a couple runs just to get, like, some pieces, even if they're bad. I want to unbench him. Also, yeah, this is still waiting. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go do a couple of runs.
Quit following me.
Defense is common, surely I'll get some defense double crit. Gotta hope, man. Come on, defense double crit. I literally don't have much resin, like I don't even have any condensed resins. Or not condensed, fragile resins. So this is literally all I can do right now. Can't wait for the C6 Albedo. Oh, maybe one day.
Let my name echo in song! Showering you!
Think you can bully me? Shaking and stirring. Can't handle it.
Dare to mess with me?
Okay, much less annoying when we freeze the enemies in here.
Bow your head.
Strike a pose!
Think you can bully me? Diana, stuff.
Gears of the storm!
Squall and fury. Search for it.
He hasn't come in like 400 plus days, so you wouldn't be surprised if you look in the Albedo main subreddit and see like 5 C6 Albedo posts on his rerun. Yeah, it's been a while since the last time we saw him. Bruh. I don't want attack percent. Leave me alone. Give me defense.
Time to shine!
Shaking and stirring. Think you can bully me? Can't handle your dreams.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Yoo-hoo!
Shaking and stirring.
Have fun with this gift!
Behold.
Come on. Bruh. Ah yes, the main rule of gaming. When you want something, it doesn't show. Yep.
Let the world collide!
Diana, special.
Gears of the storm!
If nothing else, I guess I could give him like a two-piece set, steal some husk pieces off of somebody.
Yoo-hoo!
Just temporarily.
Look at you.
Let my name echo in song! Truth repeats its course!
I would much rather get him his own set.
On again.
His own full set. I don't like switching artifacts around, it's annoying. Bruh. Bro! This one kind of sucks, but I will take it. Hello, Sayaka. Welcome, welcome. We are, attempting to get a golden troop set for Albedo right now, so I can, use him with the trial Navia in the event. It's not going very well. Excuse me.
Stop that!
It's very rude of you.
Sayonara special! Think you can bully me? Have fun with this gift!
Bow your head.
We haven't...
Oh. Didn't mean to cut Paimon off. Guess Fischl is trying to be built.
Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Alright, Albedo. Unfortunately, I do think you're going to have to be a two-piece for now. Heck is... Ah, right, she's got one of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna steal some of Yunjin's artifacts for him. I mean, they were originally his in the first place. Yunjin took them from him first. 3,600 defense. Oh, Albedo, I will get you a full golden troop set eventually. Albedo finally getting off the bench. He's been there for a while.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevreuse still not joining us today?
He's been on the bench since, like, Inazuma, I think. Oh, poor guy.
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. Director Farina said that we've only got a few small scenes left before wrapping up the entire thing. She even said that she'll get me into a couple scenes, so everyone will have a chance to shine in front of the camera.
Oh, heck yeah.
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming. You can join us, right?
Of course.
If only Chevreuse was here. I still haven't taken a photo with her.
I'm afraid that can't be helped. Those special patrol folks are like phantoms when they've got a case on their hands.
But to be honest, I'm even more concerned by what I read in the Steambird earlier this morning. It said that the killer in the murder case was none other than the author of the 2 Musketeers.
Now if I don't get Navia, he's gonna have to wait for the C6 Noel. The only one I dipped into the Scarafunds for, and he still got that disrespect. It is unfortunate, but it is true. However, I am on C5, Noelle. I literally just need one more. So hopefully that wait won't be too much longer.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came forward and confessed his crimes, but gave no explanation as to why he pulled the trigger. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it going to affect the reception of our work?
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film. I have to say, though, that no director can be perfectly comfortable with garnering attention through means other than artistic skill.
To be fair, I feel like that ship sailed the moment you allowed yourself to be named as the director on our posters.
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has,
Sunk to an all-time low?
Ah! Rude!
spread to the four corners of Teyvat.
Act 4, Where the Roses Bloom. I just thought of something. I've been trying to figure out, like, what...
Excuse me, everyone.
What are the, three-petaled flowers that Chiori's got all over? But I just realized they kind of remind me of the Kujo clan symbol. Or, no, it's not the Kujo clan symbol, it's the commission symbol. Because Heizo's got it on his outfit, too. Chiori wants this.
Xavier! Feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
I've been talking non-stop with the Film Association, and I'm absolutely swamped trying to coordinate the film's marketing. So forgive me for not being around more often, but please believe me when I say that I will make sure everyone's hard work gets the exposure it deserves.
Oh, seems like you've been fighting your own battles.
Yes, that's one way to put it. Oh, and before we begin the final round of filming, please allow me to finally introduce you to the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
A pleasure to meet you all.
So, are you the rich dude that we need to deal with?
Yes. Glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Morris. We've heard about the issues you've encountered with your financial situation, and genuinely hope that things have taken a turn for the better.
Oh, well, the situation has, indeed improved somewhat.
Don't worry, Mr. Morris. Accidents and last-minute challenges happen all the time. There's no need to blame yourself over it. The good news is that we're almost done filming now, and I would even say that this is the best story I've ever seen.
Is that so? I see, that's great news.
All right, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries out of the way, let's get this show on the road. We'll mostly be filming typical people and scenery from the streets today to improve the sense of environmental ambiance in some parts of the film. Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr. Kamisato and Miss Yoimiya as well. They'll be used to show outsider perspectives on the fates of the two musketeers.
That's right. Ayato should be here any minute.
Excellent! Then let's start with the scenery shots. Camera and clapper loader, you're up.
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the streets. If you happen to find some particularly lovely patches of flowers and grass, feel free to grab some close-ups of those as well.
Alright.
Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slowly. Try to focus on that flower.
Take a close-up shot of the flower.
What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit.
Take a close-up shot of the flower.
Something the matter?
The camera seems to be broken.
Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all the days before? Veronique, can we try a different camera?
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Camera! Action! Don't tell me. This one is broken too? Veronique, do we have any other spare ones we can use?
I'm afraid we only brought these two today.
What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away! Oh, and you too, Bono! Go find our spare camera in the warehouse and bring it back to the set!
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay. Is something the matter, Ayaka?
It seems like there are some issues with the filming equipment today. We're stuck for the moment.
I see.
Well, let's not just stand here twiddling our thumbs. Actors, to the makeup booth. We'll start on the next scene as soon as we get a working camera.
After some time, Veronique returns with a repaired camera.
The people at the workshop told me that the part which holds the lens in place seemed to have fallen off. That's super strange. It was perfectly fine just yesterday.
Well, no time to dwell on that now. Let's get back to filming. Ahem! Quiet on set! Places, everyone! Lights! Camera! Action!
I think we're being sabotaged.
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes, I have. It seems that they've caused quite the commotion in the city.
I heard that the chief of the guards is so mad about not catching the culprit that he's about to explode.
Oh? I find that quite hard to imagine, considering how he already looks most days.
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in the middle of a take! Couldn't you wait until we wrapped up this scene?
No, Director, our film, all the finalized film that we've been keeping in the case has disappeared.
Oh, wait, well, what did you say?
Mr. Bono, please take me to where the film was kept right away.
I'm coming too.
No, Yoimiya, you have to stay here. Oh. Okay, listen up. Everyone who's not working on this current scene can go with Bono to look for the film. Everyone else, stay put and wrap up the scene. Unbelievable. How could all these problems happen in just one day?
Awfully suspicious, isn't it, Farina? After
We're
some
back.
time.
How did it go? Did you find the film?
We found it in the sewers.
Huh? In the sewers? Is the film still okay?
We discovered it just in time, so we should still be able to salvage it. The others are checking now to see if we lost any specific scenes.
You scared me for a moment there. I nearly thought we had lost everything. I really don't want to experience that feeling of despair again.
Okay, but who could have stolen the film and dumped it there?
Could it be some competitors working on other films?
Now I'm pretty sure I see where this is going. The investor is the rich guy, and he's trying to sabotage the film so people don't figure things out.
But if they wanted to harass us, why wait until the last day?
Okay, we don't have time to really look into it right now. Let's strike while the iron is still hot and wrap this thing up once and for all.
Yeah, let's finish it.
Thanks to everyone's efforts, you finally wrap up the final scenes of the film, even though unexpected situations and problems struck, blah blah blah.
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
If someone makes Farina sad, you're gonna put a Lego in their foot.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much.
All right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Oh, Farina, I love you.
Paimon wants to party!
Yes.
Whoa, this place is hopping. Everyone's finally getting to relax after wrapping up the film. Let's go chat with someone.
Alright. What are you two talking about?
Have you ever seen a fireworks show, Mr. Morris? It's pretty amazing.
I'm afraid I haven't, but I'll take your word for it.
That's it? How about you three?
I was thinking, if this film turns out to be a success, could I ask the two of you to stay and be a part of my crew?
Oh.
Of course, I'll definitely increase the pay for next time.
I'd be more than happy to, Mr. Xavier.
Thank you for the offer, Mr. Xavier. But I've made some plans to go on a journey to the other nations once the festival is over.
Is that so? Well, then in that case, bon voyage, Miss Veronique. Please feel free to get in touch once you've returned to Fontaine.
Alright. Farina? What's up?
Farina!
Oh, my darling clapper loader and camera operator. You've both worked really hard.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting a little tired of playing with the clapperboard by the end of it. Worst of all, Paimon started having dreams of you shouting, "Lights, camera, action!" into Paimon's ears. The actual dream can't even start until you've yelled that.
Hey, if anything, shouldn't I be more grand and delightful than your dreams? We've been through so much together, and that's how your brain remembers me?
Oh, Farina. Oh god, I want that garlic bread in the back.
That's not Paimon's fault. We've just used the clapperboard too much lately.
Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. I'm pretty confident that we'll take first prize.
You mean the Farina Award?
Hey, no need to mention the official name.
Wait, now that you mention it, if we did win the prize, would Farina just get a statue of herself?
Come on, I don't need that kind of attention. Xavier can accept the reward on our behalf.
But just imagine! Farina accepting the Farina Award and holding a Farina statue.
I'm going back to my dessert now. You all can keep discussing that on your own.
Chiori, what's up?
Oh, this is turning out to be quite the party.
You don't sound very happy about that. Alright, what are you two up to?
Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
As long as the novels are sufficiently interesting, I don't think she'll mind.
You've got a point. She's always complaining that light novels have become bland and too predictable after all.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literatures of both nations, of course. We have also made plans for cross-cultural engagements in the fields of gourmet cuisine, toy making, and artisan craftsmanship.
Oh, nice.
Whoa! Paimon's getting super excited now!
When the time comes, be sure to visit and participate in all the events.
Is this teasing a future event?
I wish we could have spent some more time here.
Don't worry. It won't be long before we're back again.
Farina?
What kind of dessert should I try next?
What kind indeed?
Chiori!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really into these kinds of big social occasions?
Not particularly. But this is still better than Fontaine Fashion Week.
But if this film becomes a big hit, people will definitely come flocking to your shop.
Yes, that's highly likely. As long as the film can premiere as planned.
Are you still worried about the case?
That and all the obstacles we had to face today.
You're right. It's as if all our bad luck just manifested at once.
But why today of all days?
Why indeed?
No. No, it's nothing. We've already delivered the film to the editors, so there should be nothing more to worry about.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? You having a good time?
Well, you could say that. Do you happen to know when the party is scheduled to end?
Judging by how much fun everyone's having, I'd say probably not until well after midnight. Is there something that you still have to take care of at home, Mr. Morris?
Oh, well, I'm just not a late night person, so I might take off shortly.
Oh no! Silly me. I almost forgot something super important.
Oh, what is it?
I prepared a whole batch of fireworks for the party, but I forgot to bring them over from the warehouse.
Fireworks, you say? Well, that's, truly a pity. Sorry things didn't go as planned.
Could you help me carry them over, Mr. Morris? I won't be able to fetch all of them by myself.
Me? Are you sure that you can't find anyone else?
Dude, why are you acting so suspicious?
I just wanted to make this a surprise for everyone. The warehouse isn't far from here. We'll be there in no time. Pretty please, Mr. Morris. These are some of the best fireworks I've ever made. So I also want you to see them before you leave. They're stunning. I promise that they'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you'll never forget.
But...
It's okay. Just come with me. If we're sneaky enough, nobody else will see us leaving.
All right.
The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
Shoot
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because I'm used to carrying fireworks all the time, so it doesn't feel like a lot of work to me. It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
That was a good shot.
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean?
Shavros, kill!
Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Hmm?
We got your confession on camera.
You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique.
Oh!
Or perhaps I should call you the second Musketeer.
Now that was a twist I didn't expect.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge on this heartless monster?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was staged to get you to confess the truth.
Okay, can I just say, the animation in that cutscene was incredible. Like, the character animation? Beautiful.
But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything about the second Musketeer.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be rejoining them shortly.
On it.
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made, you have no chance of winning in court. Cooperating with us now is the most practical move.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful, and after some time I fell for her. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but it wasn't long before she became pregnant. And if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of Mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No. You always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me. My brother had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
I figured as much.
You did?
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer to me. His confession from that night also rubbed me the wrong way. I think what really tipped me off was, how could I not feel a sense of regret in him?
Huh?
He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met, but he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole perpetrator in the case. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his backyard, put it in front of him, and told him to reassemble it. Wanna guess how far he got?
Not very.
He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity for his partner. So, I decided to play along. And as expected, the second musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Eliza all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act. And so he came to visit the set today, just as I expected.
Wait, so you were behind all those mishaps today?
Mm-hmm.
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's investor, then that narrowed the list of potential suspects as well. Furthermore, being the props manager would allow the culprit to avoid scrutiny by purchasing mechanical parts in the name of the crew. With that hypothesis in mind, I went back to check Baptiste's orphanage adoption records. Guess whose name I saw on the same page, just a few lines from his.
My brother. He trusted you.
As in, he trusted me to perform the deed on his behalf?
He trusted you to stand on the side of justice.
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. I really thought you'd put a bullet in his brain. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede?
I'm just saying, we can put in a good word with Ridesley. I don't think he would approve of this guy. I'm just saying, we've seen how scary he can get.
I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands. And you would call this ending fair? Is this what you call justice?
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother first told me about the truth. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should really put a bullet in his head.
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated. An eye for an eye, and a life for a life. But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris, and tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge, as well as the destruction of order and civilized society. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standardized code of justice. That is why we are the nation of justice. But with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress of Meripede.
Exactly.
Chevros, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena, please take them away.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew.
You okay?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own hands.
You explain everything that happened to the rest of the crew.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done something like this?
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script. Is that still acceptable to you, Miss Chevros?
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have for the catharsis. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice. These different possibilities are what initially drew me to reading in the first place.
Chevros has a good head on her shoulders. I like her.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision.
What about Veronique? Will she be okay?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably all be sent to the fortress of Meripede. I'll make sure to give Risley a heads up about it.
Oh, you mean that kind of heads up?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so glad we're on the same page there.
Ahem. All right, then the matter's settled. Now that everything's been taken care of, there's no reason for us to keep looking all gloomy and grumpy. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process tomorrow. You should join us, Chevros. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevros.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Also, I will say, I find Chevros's views on vengeance to be kind of funny, considering how much her hairstyle reminds me of
Sorry for the wait.
From Honkai Impact 3rd. Cause, Siren, the revenge is kind of her entire thing.
Oh, we weren't waiting long at all. Is there something else you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, I should have another conversation with the two of you. Traveler, how would you have responded to Baptiste's request if you were in my shoes?
I don't know.
When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. We'd come rain or shine, even when it was freezing cold.
Siren is a precious angel, what do you mean? True, Siren has never done anything wrong in her entire life. And if she did, it was justified.
He told me that swimming was the best activity to train one's strength of will. You could never give up before reaching the shore, especially when the water was cold.
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up would be the moment you die. At that point, I still hadn't received my vision. One winter, the chilly wind felt almost like knives on my skin, and the seawater was so frigid that it numbed my toes the moment I stepped in. I cried and begged my father to spare me from having to swim across, but he wouldn't listen. He used to be a member of the Special Patrol as well. You could say it was his way of educating his children.
That sounds awful.
When he saw that I wouldn't stop crying, he just picked me up and tossed me into the icy water. The bone-chilling cold took away my senses. I couldn't feel anything but fear and rage. I waited for my father to save me, but one look and I knew he'd already started swimming for the opposite shore. I realized that if I were to give up, I really would die right then and there. I used all of my strength to try and catch up to my father. Those few minutes felt longer than my whole life up until that point. I did, however, make it to the other side. I've never felt afraid about anything in my life after that, nor have I ever cried again.
That way of teaching would have never worked on Paimon.
Yeah, I don't think that was the right method for anyone.
Yeah.
It's just that, working now as I am in the pursuit of justice, I still sometimes feel like I've been tossed into that winter sea all over again. The anger and the helplessness.
Chevres.
But the worse I feel, the more I know to never give up. The alternative would be to forever lose myself among the waves. Anyway, how about a race? Neither of us will drown, but we can still see who swims faster.
I'm game.
You guys go ahead. Paimon will grab the clapperboard to mark the start of the race.
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevres. You were swimming even faster than Paimon can fly. So, about the Special Patrol, did you join because of your dad?
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by the heroes I read about in stories growing up.
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I joined the Special Patrol that I learned that truth is often stranger than fiction. Come on, let's walk a bit more. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming.
Just keep
because
swimming.
the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Anytime.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right. I didn't realize we were so close.
He really did plant a lot of flowers. It's just like how he described it in the story.
Huh? Wait. Paimon, Traveler, look! The rainbow roses in the garden. They're in full bloom now. Even though it's a bit late, I must thank you for investigating this case with me. Not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a personal expression of gratitude from yours truly.
About your family.
Oh, you want to hear more about my father? To be honest, I didn't spend that much time with him. He was always busy with his special patrol, so he would often return home really late at night. Some nights, he didn't come home at all. Once, he didn't come home for a long time, maybe a whole week or so. When I went out to buy food, I learned that he had become a criminal, and by extension, that made me a criminal's daughter.
Huh.
But we can talk about that another day.
About the case. No,
I actually have a lot of
that.
sympathy for Veronique and Baptiste. I can understand the hatred they feel for their father. But that doesn't mean I'll allow them to walk the path of evil, even if it might lead to another sense of justice.
About the film.
Films are different from the real world. They're a form of art and represent the wishes in people's hearts. I adore the two Musketeers, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity to act the role as one. I can't wait to catch the film when it premieres in the Opera House. I'm looking forward to seeing the audience's reaction to the climactic ending.
All right, well, please take care.
Thank you for looking out for me. I'll see you at the award ceremony. I'd be very surprised if we don't win.
Where is the beach that we were at? I want to see if people are still there. I don't remember where it was. Where were we? Was it over here?
Too slow.
Ah, well. Let's get back to the event. Minigames. Alright, so what was the team comp we were gonna use? It was... Hold on. It was Navia, Benny, Albedo, Farina. Right, Navia. Benny. Albedo. Where are you? Farina. Alright, so I think the order we're gonna want to go here is actually Farina, Eve, that, this,
First forth.
this.
Proper send up from the Spina with love.
That's what we're gonna have to do.
This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky? Ha.
Coming to be. Feel the ancient power. First forth.
That's not what I meant to do.
Time to shine. Everybody stand back. Fire! Well, with Rob. Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Umbrella warfare. I love her.
Strike a pose. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dream. Let the world collide. A proper send-up. From the Spina with umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it. Going in. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
This is
Fire!
pretty well, I would say.
With Rock, this one's got your name on it. Umbrella warfare, I guess. Let's light it up.
This, witness a great undertaking.
Let the world collide. Teamwork is dreamwork. Attack! This one's got your name on it.
my god, 92k. Go off! Dude, I need her. I need Navia. I need her. We need the queen. She hit 105k. I didn't see that one, but I believe it. Alright, last one. Extreme Drive. During the joyous festival, some involved with the filmmaking industry are wearing frowns. You and Paimon encounter an unfortunate contracted employee. Oh boy.
You think
What's the
I've
matter,
got a sharp
dude?
tongue? The wind rises.
What's the matter, bro?
Squall and fury. Huh. Quit following me. Upon the gale.
Oh, my apologies. What's the matter, sis? Fontinalia Film Festival. Great job. You really outdid yourself this time. As things stand, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. I'm not just in for a scolding. My boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there are any professional therapists in Fontaine. Therapy exists in Tavat, confirmed. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. Paimon's pretty sure that isn't something a doctor can fix. Work is pretty important. Maybe we should help. With how high she's made the stakes seem, we can't stand by and do nothing. Just talking about it like this won't solve anything, though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard, considering it's a technical issue. Now, just how can I explain it? Well, first things first. My name's Helen, and I'm an engineer working for the Fontinalia Film Festival's equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audiovisual equipment. To achieve a certain effect when filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at high speed. These stabilization platforms also needed to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals, playing the part of groups in the background. That way they'd be able to keep the cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds, or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insisted that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. How is anyone that picky? Even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well is nigh on impossible. But I managed it. After all, the customer is always right. We've had even fussier clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. You remind me of this architect I know from Sumeru. Then what's got you in such a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created the product, but unless I can get it tested, the project can't be considered complete. All the testers who have a basic grasp of mechanics or are physically fit enough have already been employed by the Fontinalia Film Festival for more important work. If the client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for some outside assistance. Even if it means I end up losing money on this contract in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement with the client, but I'll be the one on the hook if we have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. We've come this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right. As long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how the stabilization platforms perform when running at extremely high speeds, I set them to avoid anyone who gets too close mode. The tester has to run after stabilization platforms within a specified area and chase as many platforms as possible into the target area as quickly as possible. Hey. Cat, do not gnaw on things. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a stabilization platform more than a few steps is enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. It's just a bit of running around. Do not chew on the wire, young lady. Now that you've described it, Paimon's positive this'll be a piece of cake. It's just a few machines. Just you wait. We'll be hot on their tails in no time. We might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of thing is a walk in the park. For real? What, genuinely? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission. We won't say no to that. But under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our consciences wouldn't forgive us. Wow! Paimon telling people not to pay her? Since when? Just pay us however much you'd usually pay your testers. Miracle workers, that's what you are. Not just doctors, but miracle workers, here to resurrect my dying career. The testing site is in an empty domain near the city. Well, I'll leave it to you two then. You have my undying gratitude. After this many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Alright, so what the heck is this? Stabilization mecha balls automatically avoid testers and move in the opposite direction of an approaching tester. A stabilization mecha ball's movement is influenced by all testers. Oh right, this one's in co-op, isn't it? Use this characteristic to send as many stabilization mecha balls as possible into your zone within the time limit. In addition to the stock balls, glitz balls will also spawn. Stock balls are worth 1 point each, and glitz balls are worth 7 points each. Jump boosters can be found in the testing ground. Pick one up to perform an extreme jump that goes higher and farther. It's perfect for rapidly moving to the other side of a stabilization mecha ball, so use it well. The test will be carried out in one of 5 locations at random. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Hydro Dragon with the Nivelette icon. I can't believe we're playing with the Udux himself. And there are a total of 5. Yep. Okay. I see.
Relax.
Target area blue zone. Bruh. I'm not good at this.
Quit following me.
Body and mind.
too slow.
Body and mind.
Well, I say I'm not good at this, but I'm actually in second place. Jeez, this Elan is good, though. Okay, I'm in third place now. Your main strategy is to use a tall male and jump around, luring all the little guys. You can average 1k points per match. I see. Alright. Gotta use a tall guy. Chat, which tall guy do we use? Vote now. So... nice. Okay, so we need a total of 5,000 points. Show my tall men. Who are our options here? Our tall guys are... I'll hate them. We are having issues. I'll hate them. D-Luke. Kaya. Baiju. Toma. That's it, I think. That's our tall guys. Thinking male wife. Okay, the frame rate issue fixed itself. Thank God. Baby girl Toma time. Yes. Alright. Toma's time to shine, I guess.
Relax.
Yellow zone this time. Ah! They've all been stolen from me! Get. Gimme, gimme. No! 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 Get in there. Bro. Come on. No! Ah! Wait, am I in the lead? How did that happen? power of baby girl Toma, I guess. Need about 50-ish to get 1K. Wow. Okay, I guess we're sticking with Toma, because that worked. That worked quite well. I mean, it makes sense. He's good at, you know, cleaning up the place. Getting things where they need to go. That tracks. Toma was all we ever needed. Come on, Yelan. Oh, I wish this was me. No longer wish that was me. I have Sayu.
Relax.
Blue zone. Ah! Give me these.
Make my escape.
Take it easy.
Thanks, Klee. I think Klee is confused.
Take it easy.
Bro! $71. Bruh! Alright, Toma. You failed me. You didn't win that time. You're out. We'll switch characters. I feel like using D-Luke this time. Slur 43. Hello? What kind of name? We gotta show off my man's drip. Oh, red zone. Red zone for D-Luke. They knew we were gonna pick him. Yep, we need the Dark Knight hero. No! Ah! Azo, Venti! Ah! No! Ah! I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Oh my god. No. Raiden! Oh my god. D-Luke, you're doing terrible! I think they're starting to pity me. Oh, that was horrible. Keep forgetting I suffer from a crippling skill issue disease. Yes, unfortunately I do. It's fine, it's fine. It's more content. Alright. Kaya. Your brother has failed us. Can you do better? Can you show him up? I do like that they set things up so that you're just guaranteed to get a few points right at the start.
What's the hurry?
Gimme! My skill issues are unmatched. Alright, I guess we're gonna give everybody a turn. Which Dendro man is next? I'll hate them or Baiju. I would feel bad getting Baiju out there. He's, not doing great. Alright, I'll hate them. Also, this will probably would be the last run. So Baizhu doesn't have to exert himself. Come on out, Mr. Feeble Scholar. Where are ya? Oh god. The way this works is just very awkward. Well, not awkward, I just am bad at it. Push everything directly away from you. Oh no, you don't. No! Give me that. Ah! I'll take it. Baizhu can just sit there and look pretty. Heals the rest after their incredible showing of skill issues. Yep, that's his job. Baizhu is here for moral support. That is the last of the mini-games. This stuff. And let's do some polls. Navia, please. Please. Navia, please. This isn't Navia. Navia, please. It's just gonna be that Candace and that's it, isn't it? Also, I do have a standard poll. Alright, standard, what do you got for me? Sure! This is tempting me, but I'll hold off for now. We've still got almost 2 full weeks on this banner. Oh god, why this again? Please. Frame rate, please, resolve yourself while I put these constellations in. While I activate these constellations. C2 Candace. Not that I literally ever use her. And C1 Charlotte. Ooh, even more healing. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I have achievements. Oh, that's right. That's right, I got an achievement. I still haven't gotten this? Huh. Okay then. Anyways, we were supposed to wait 2 days for this quest. Really? There's a cat sleeping atop my computer tower. She likes to lay there while I'm on the computer.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on.
Oh, quiet. Some more time passes after that. The film has a successful premiere, and the Musket murder case also successfully comes to an end.
Xavier, it's been a while.
Hey there, you two! Sorry I've been scarce. I've been buried in marketing and preparing the film for release ever since we wrapped post-production.
The award ceremony is today, right? Paimon wonders if we'll win the Farina Award.
Oh, I'm sure we will. We're the protagonists, after all.
I'd give it a 90% chance.
Farina! Oh, Paimon didn't know you were already here. You're earlier than everyone else.
I'm sure the others will also be here in no time. Xavier, if we end up getting called on stage, shouldn't you come up with a name for our crew?
What? But we don't even know if we're going to win. I wouldn't want to jinx our chances by celebrating early.
Just open your eyes! Surely you've seen the audience's reactions to our film. We've had nothing but critical acclaim. You've also had conversations with the Opera House's operating staff, right? Didn't they want to increase the number of showings? With the mora you've made from the box office, you can now open your very own film company.
Oh, wow.
But that's all credit to my amazing crew. You've all helped to make this a reality, so I can't be the only one asked to come up with a name.
Well, give it some thought. I'm sure the crew will respect your choice.
All right, but before that, Traveler and Paimon, could I trouble you to quickly pay a visit to the Fortress of Meripede?
Huh? But shouldn't we stay for the award ceremony?
I wanted to ask you two to invite Shavraz to join us at the ceremony. She's one of the lead roles, after all. I haven't been able to find her recently, so I haven't had the chance to invite her personally. According to the papers, the culprits of the Musket murder case will be personally escorted today by the captain of the Special Patrol to the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
It'll be a piece of cake for us.
Yep, just wait here, Xavier, and maybe try to come up with a few snappy-sounding names.
All right, then I'll leave you to it.
Xavier, you humble king.
Will we really win an award?
Trust me. When have I ever been wrong about something like this?
It is cool how we've gotten to see his film career from the very, very start. And now he's got enough money to make his own studio, to start his own company. Our man, he's going places.
This is as far as I'll be taking them. I'll leave the three of them to you now.
Got another errand to run?
Something like that. I'm expected at a party.
Now that's something you don't hear every day. Found a new pastime?
No, it's just a special occasion.
Shavraz! Risley!
Festivals really do bring people together. It's been a while since I last had so many visitors at the Fortress of Meripede.
Call it the festival spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say that. Even our head nurse has gotten herself all worked up preparing super deluxe nutritious shakes. Just one gulp and you'll have met all your nutrition needs.
Were you talking about work just now?
We've already finished discussing everything. So, what do you think about my heads up, Mr. Risley?
I believe I haven't yet made any promises or guarantees.
But you also didn't shoot me down. Here, how about this? You could give everyone a copy of the newspaper. Perhaps on the day when the cover story happens to, oh, I don't know, expose a certain someone's misdeeds from 20 years ago?
Clever, clever.
I suppose then a certain someone may soon find himself the most unlucky person in the Fortress of Meripede?
While another two people will soon be hailed as heroes.
Speaking of heroes, did you two need something from me?
Oh, actually, we're here for...
You're here to invite me to the party, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget.
Ooh, then let's head back right away! See you, Risley! Happy Fontanalia Festival!
And the same to you.
Destroy him, Risley.
Please, go and enjoy the festival.
Totally not setting someone up. Definitely not.
And the winner of the Farina Award for the first Fontanalia Film Festival is... the Two Musketeers!
That's a nice poster. That looks cool.
We really won!
Congratulations, Mr. Xavier.
We won? I can't believe it! I really can't thank all of you enough!
See? My takes on Fontaine's entertainment industry have never been wrong.
Now, please welcome to the stage the producer of the Two Musketeers, Mr. Xavier!
Thank you. Thank you all so much for your recognition and support. While I'm up here, I would love to give special thanks to...
Time really flies, huh?
Yeah.
It certainly feels that way. It feels like it was only yesterday when you were teaching me to hold a musket.
Will you come back to Fontaine again?
Of course. I'm very fond of this city. There are so many novel and interesting things that it's been hard to keep track of them all. But how about you? Would you be interested in visiting Inazuma?
I can't say the thought has crossed my mind before, but I'd be willing to consider it now.
Oh.
I will be eagerly awaiting your visit. It would be wonderful if you could visit my home and enjoy a taste of our tea and desserts.
Yeah, let's keep in touch.
Did you accomplish all you came here for?
Yes. And you should visit Inazuma again sometime.
How has Ogura and her business been?
To my knowledge, she's doing quite well.
Tell her I said hi.
I certainly will.
I heard the thunderstorm has stopped.
Yes, and the war has also been brought to an end. Peace and prosperity has returned to the islands.
I quite like the sound of that. Perfect for hanging textiles out to dry.
I'd like to offer my thanks again to the entire cast and crew. Without you, I would have never completed this film, much less had the opportunity to be standing on this stage. With the support of my entire crew, I would like to officially announce our film company, Musketeer Pictures.
Oh, heck yeah.
Woohoo! That has a really nice ring to it.
Then in that case, let's please welcome all the members of Musketeer Pictures onto the stage for a commemorative photo.
Oh, Paimon didn't know we'd also be taking pictures.
Director Farina, I believe you are the most deserving person to raise this trophy.
Huh? No. There's no need. It's so embarrassing.
It's an honor the director deserves.
Yes, I agree.
I can't think of anyone better for the honor.
Just accept that you're not getting out of this. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1.
Musketeer Pictures!
Aww. Aw, that's so cute. Hold on. I want to screenshot this. Hold on. Snipping tool, what are you doing? Oh god, snipping tool froze. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Miss Yoimiya, we haven't had the chance to talk, but please accept my thanks for everything you've done over the past few days.
Oh, but I feel like I didn't do anything out of the ordinary.
I'm very grateful for your assistance during that special performance in the warehouse. It was always going to be somewhat risky, to engage and draw away Morris all on your own. You're only a civilian and have never been trained to act in such a dangerous situation.
Don't say it like that. As the director's assistant, it was my duty to help out the crew however I could. It was an honor to help you solve the case. I have to admit, though, my heart was thumping super hard the entire time I was laying on the ground. I was scared that everyone would notice.
You did great.
Oh, and before I forget, if you ever visit Inazuma, please come and pay a visit to Naganohara Fireworks. I'll make some fireworks for you. I even know what shape I'd make.
I'm guessing a musket.
Telling you now would ruin the surprise. If you really want to see it, just come and visit me.
If Chevros doesn't end up going to Inazuma in the next couple of patches, I will riot. Xavier?
Lady Farina, please allow me to take just one more photo of you. I would also love to get your autograph, just as a memento of our time together on the crew.
Hey, I've had enough of the camera flashes from when we were all up on stage.
Fair enough.
But, Lady Farina, you are the best director I've ever met! The most photogenic maiden in all of Fontaine! This kind of lively and celebratory setting is exactly where you shine. I believe all photographers would agree. Come, the brightest star of our land! Show us your light! The camera is waiting to sing praises of your beauty!
Well, I'm flattered, but... All right. I'll humor you and try a few more different poses. But I don't have to hold the trophy, right?
Of course. You may pose however you like. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. By the heavens, my luck has been beyond belief. I'm having a hard time coming to terms with it now. Oh.
Alright. Is anybody else around here?
Enjoy the Botanalia Festival!
Chiori? The siblings? I do not see them. Where could they have gone?
Trial or treat!
Behold!
Enjoy the Botanalia Festival!
Oh well. That was a really good event. That was really fun. So, I do think I'm gonna wrap up for now. Let me see. Offer Xavier a seat at the Church of Farina. So, no stream tomorrow as usual. Friday, did I have something planned for Friday? Oh yeah, Friday is Fate, of course. We are getting into the finale of Saber's route in Fate, so, if that's something you want to see, be sure to tune in. I don't know if we'll do the entire last day, but, we might. We might. I would like to wrap it up and move on to the next route, because the next route is my favorite route. Anyways, so, thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight, and I hope to see you all next time.